All right, so I'm here at the Magic Kingdom for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party here in 2025. And you might be thinking, didn't I make a whole video saying, is this party worth it to go with kids? And I answered it saying no. Well, here's the thing. I stand by that. But one, I want to come and enjoy it. And two, I want my kids to be here with me. So all three of them are here, but we're reframing it. We're gonna do things that they wanna do as well as what we wanna do without rushing around, without feeling stressed, letting the night go where it takes us, but having a bit of a strategy and showing you maybe it is worth it with kids if you know what you're doing. Let's get in. All right. We love the Mickey wreaths. We're getting in. All right, I'm liking all the purple this year on the design. This is gonna have your map for Halloween routes, for the parade, and also for trick-or-treating locations and details about where to find special treats and stuff. So yeah, this is your guide. Gotta use it. Also, I'm digging the purple band this year. Check that out. Of course, I got my avatar. I'm coming, baby. All right, the kids want to get in, so let's get in. All right, a look at some of the decor in Town Square Theater. Town Square. All right, my wife is in line, so we can get the picture of this. Right here, we've always wanted it, never gotten it. And I'm taking the older two to get something from the Emporium, so let's get in there. All right, so guests are filing out. They're getting everyone to go towards the right, but we snuck around this direction because we want to get into the Emporium because there is a Maleficent dragon my kids want, and we're gonna get it. So it's still kind of drizzly, but I prefer this over the heat. Let's get in there. All right, so here is the photo opportunity that I was talking about. We see this every year that we come, but we never wait in line to do it. So in keeping with our theme of, we are doing it with kids and understandably not gonna be able to do what we want, doing things that we absolutely must do in dealing with whatever else happens after that, if that makes any sense. Crowd check, not terrible. It says sharing the magic, dedicated to Roy O. Disney, co-founder of the Walt Disney Company.
I'm so sorry. Come back.
All right, in case you know where to go, they corral us all to the right. This way to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. All right, let's get going. All right, welcome to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. All right, I know. Here we go. Let's do it, babies. We got more signage out. Wreaths, Minnie, Princess Minnie.
Welcome.
Check that out, ladies.
Happy Halloween. Hello there. Wow, look at these spooky outfits. I love them. And you brought your own dragon to the party? You're ready to party the night away.
All right. They got some newer designs for the wreaths this year over in Storybook Circus that I cannot wait to check out. Some sponsorship, of course. All right, let's go pick up our trick-or-treat bags. All right, so right off that alleyway, you're directed to the right. So you can go into Tomorrowland Terrace and get your trick-or-treat bag. So it's a bit busy. All right, this part is kind of hectic. This is the part that I complained about. Oh, look who's that? It's Greta DeVille. Say hi.
You want one matching outfit? Next time you should match. I understand you. I go up there.
All right, so it's a bit hectic here, but you do get your first candy. Now, my old videos, I've complained about how it gets bunchy at this party, and this, look how it does. It's just an example. Not a huge deal, but just an example. Yeah, there's Stitch. Yeah, the Stitch is up there. All right, so we're gonna make our way. I think we're gonna try the People Mover if it's not too hectic. We still have about an hour until the party starts. So if you don't know, you can get in at 4. Doesn't start, the event activities don't start until 7. As you can tell, most people are gonna get in early and try to squeeze in everything they want. So we're parked here in Tomorrowland. We might try for the People Mover or try to knock out a few easy rides before the party actually starts. All right. Check on the line for the People Mover. Not terrible. All right, crowd check. I've never rode this either. Is it worth it?
I don't know.
All right, another update that I wanted to give. Again, in terms of transparency, how I've talked about how this can be crazy busy and a little chaotic, yet I'm still here. is the fact that in the Emporium, my kids wanted a couple of, they wanted some Maleficent teddies, stuffed Maleficent, whatever it's called. We were able to get that quickly, right? But there was a line to get into the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party specific merchandise. And so the Emporium's really busy. People were queuing up in a pretty long line just to get to the merch. That might change. It could be all the diehards that got here right at 4. But again, just flagging if you're planning in the future, the strategy and stuff you kind of have to do in order to navigate this party. And again, I think it's probably everyone trying to squeeze everything out before the event starts. They can take those in, but it can feel a little hectic. That's all I'm saying. All right, we are officially on the People Mover. Always relaxing. Good way to start a Magic Kingdom day right here. Nice and breezy. Again, we are thankful because there's no sun, it's not hot, and it's bunchy and chaotic, but it's not super crowded. Two things can be true at once. All right, we enjoyed the People Mover. Got stuck a couple of times, but not too lengthy of delays. We were in sort of the dark tunnel, so the kids were like, what's going on? But we enjoyed that. There's a bathroom way back here in Tomorrowland that's not as populated as other bathrooms. So we took our first pit stop of the night in keeping with the theme of, hey, we're gonna do as much as we can, but with the kids focused in mind, not necessarily everything we wanna do, so we're not gonna feel as stressed because we're coming in with the expectation that we're doing these things. We're gonna see Vampirina. And if you've been following me, you may know that I appeared on a podcast episode and was actually talking about how the existing things in Animation Courtyard, the Disney Junior Jam, whatever it's called at Hollywood Studios, are not that attractive for certain families because certain of the Disney Junior characters just aren't of interest to my kids. The day after that got published, and specifically I said my kids aren't interested in Vampirina, the day after that got published, my kids discovered Vampirina, and them, especially our baby, are obsessed. So we're very excited to see her and the other Disney Junior characters at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe. So we have 7 minutes to the party starts. So we're heading over there. That's what we're doing. We're rope dropping Vampirina. Let's see.
Hands up like this. Can we put those palms down facing the ground like that? We're gonna do a decade dance party here at Cosmic Rays. Give me your best twist.
So this was a highlight for us. Vampirina came out pretty early, right around 7 o'clock sharp when the party started, and my kids are obsessed with her right now. She took her time to meet all the kids here. I'm using this function to sort of preserve their privacy and not show anyone else's kids here. But yeah, it was really great. She took a lot of time with them, and I highly recommend this if your kids are Disney Junior fans. No matter how many times I come here, I'm gonna always film this. We just got off Seven Dwarfs. I think we were in line for less than half an hour. That was awesome. We were in the last cart this time. If you'll notice, I took my hat off. I did not lose my hat like last time. That was awesome. We are now heading to the hub. My wife got us a fantastic spot to watch the parade, which starts in about 30 minutes, which means the Headless Horseman should be coming soon. So we're making our way that way right now. Actually, not terrible tonight. Could be because it's a Sunday in August, but it's not as chaotic as it's been in the past. And by the way, if I didn't mention it earlier, the Disney Junior Jam that we went to is in Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe right there. That was a good time. All right. Oh, I see Doc McStuffins and Timon. What a combo. All right, guys, I just want to show you this. My wife nabbed for us right here on the hub, sacrificing herself and her time. It's probably the best view we've had for this parade specifically, so I am ready to see. All right, we're here waiting for the Headless Horseman to make his appearance.
Oh boy, I see you got my invitation. Welcome to our not-so-scary Halloween party. And look, the gang's all here.
There's Captain Hook. All the toys. Jules. I like the pink one. Happy Halloween. I want that blue one. Where's the purple one? Oh, you want a purple dress? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. They're just dancing. They're being silly. Oh, that one's pink. Sorry.
Everybody get some candy!
Say hi. Hi, Ralph. He's Jake.
Hey, kid! Are you gonna eat that? I know candy's all sticky and sweet, but...
They're screaming. Yeah, baby.
surprises, a fun thing for you to share your phone.
You see the heart? There's the queen. Bye. Oh!
It's just part of our routine. The scary man is spoken just for fire you will.
I got you. My goodness.
Yeah.
When she comes, get ready. Show your dragon. Maleficent! It's your dragon! Dragons! Bye-bye. Look who it is. All right, we just saw the parade. It was awesome. No headless horseman this time. And it started a little bit late. Those things could be coordinated. They could not. I will say this. We were next to some families that were squabbling a lot over space and whatnot. I've heard of that stuff happening before, but it got pretty heated. I mean, I've been around that happening before is what I meant to say. But this got pretty heated, I will say. But anyway, we were able to enjoy the show. The kids loved it. And yeah, it was a really good time. And now we are heading deep into our favorite Storybook Circus to ride some of our faves. The kids have to ride Dumbo. The kids have to ride the Barnstormer. So that is what we are doing. Let's check it out. We are going to ride Dumbo. Let's do it. Here's a look at the crowds in Storybook Circus. Not terrible. Here's one of the new Dumbo pumpkins. This is awesome. It is not terribly busy back here, thankfully. There's some character meets back in that corner over there. There's a sign. And then we got some circus performers over here. I'm hoping to catch on the way out, but we're gonna prioritize getting the kids on the Barnstormer. But we already have done Dumbo, and now we're making our way. Let's do it. Oh, it's a spider web, look. It's a spider web. All right, and here is the other pumpkin, specialty mouse pumpkin for this year. I love it. You just can't beat Storybook Circus. My kids are still at the perfect age, and everything's a walk-on around here. Hey, look, Pluto. There's Pluto. Yeah, typically where Ariel and Eric meet. I believe it's where we saw them. Yeah, I think they still meet here around this time.
For Halloween too?
What's by the under the sea? They're not going to put Piglet over here. Not a lot of characters out during the times we've been walking around. Oh, what is it? Oh, perfect. Right here? Oh, God. All right. Honest reaction. Line to get treats. In my past videos, I've griped. Oh, goodness, sometimes the lines are so long for trick-or-treats. There's lines for characters. There's lines for everything. That is the case tonight. I will say it seems a bit lighter than our past couple of visits, so I'm happy about that. But we've just gotten the lines and made it happen, and most have moved pretty quickly. Is it still chaotic? A little bit, but we're rolling with it. So far, we're enjoying it. All right, we're on our way into Gaston's Tavern. As indicated, this is where we can get some treats. And the kids have prioritized getting treats over anything else. So that's what we are doing. It's a fun sight line right there. Pretty cool. All right, I don't think that even took 5 minutes. So, am I reassessing everything or is it just a smooth night? I don't know. We got Gaston meeting right here. The line is actually not terrible either, but we're just moving on. Pretty cool. All right, so now we have found our way to the line for Princess Fairy Tale Hall. We see our handy dandy sign for treats. Like I said, we're on a mission this time, so we're gonna make it happen.
You, come here. Right over here, Tally. Ray.
We're making our way through. I'm ready. All right, we're inside. We see Maleficent. How cool is that? All right, we're making our way through Fantasyland to Liberty Square so we can see some of the extra spooky section and looking for more treats. And yeah, might get a bite to eat because we're feeling kind of hungry suddenly. So that's gonna be fun. I always like this section during the Halloween party. I feel like really acts the spooky edge, seeing Rapunzel's tower back there. I don't know. This part of the park could be bigger, couldn't it? I know everyone's always vying for that, for more Rapunzel stuff. So we got up and close to the Haunted Mansion, but the kids are not ready yet to ride it. So maybe next time. Moving on. I will say, look at these construction walls. I haven't been here since the Liberty Bell and Rivers of America closed down in July. And so this is my first time seeing the walls up. And this is gonna be complete. If I'm interested, I'm probably most interested in how they're gonna integrate the new, what is it called, Pikes Peak with this particular area. Because I feel like with the other side of Frontierland and with Big Thunder Mountain, it's gonna look a little smoother due to the terrain, I'll say. But here, I think it's gonna be interesting. So I'm eager to see that. What do you think? All right, there's some treats over here near the Diamond Horseshoe, so we're doing that. Oh, it's getting spooky. All right, let's get in here and check it out. All right, I've actually never been inside the Diamond Horseshoe because I've eaten at Liberty Tree Tavern. I've heard it's pretty much the same thing, but I kind of like it. With the decor and the smoke, it's giving sort of like middle school dance. What do y'all think? Yeah, it's not very big in here. All right, we're at Aloha Isle Refreshments because I want to get the Dole Whip and Chamoy Mango Float. This is also available during regular day hours, as in not during the Halloween party, just FYI. The Halloween Spooktacular has started. We're in Adventureland. It's an idea of what the view's like. Pretty cool. I've never seen it from this area. Oh, those were fun. All right, check it out. This is the Dole Whip Mango Chamoy Float. Now, I'm from Texas, and where I'm from, we eat chamoy. So to see this out in the wild, this is great. What do you guys think? This looks delicious. All right, I'm trying the Dole Whip Mango and Chamoy Float here at Aloha Isle Refreshments. Let me see. That's amazing. There are no spoons. Wow, I love the mango. I love the chamoy. This tastes like home. Okay. All right, we are going into the Enchanted Tiki Room to get some treats. This is probably gonna be our last treat stop for the night. This is A1. If you're on the fence, get off of it. Refreshing, delicious, sour and sweet. You know, I really gotta come here more. But look, toward the end of the night, well, not the end, it's just after 10. The lines here, at least on this side of the park, have dwindled. So, is it worth it? How can I answer that right now? Let's see. Look at that. So many cool details in the Enchanted Tiki Room. Just feels classic, you know? All right, so what we're gonna do now is see what other treats and stuff we could find as we make our way toward the exits. We are mobile ordered from Casey's because Casey's is one of the quick service restaurants that's open this late, and also they have a regular hot dog. Other than treats like this, I'm not huge on things that are overtly sweet or like chili, spicy sauce, all that kind of stuff they have that are often the specialty items for the Halloween party. With me and my stomach, it's just a no-go. So I can get a regular hot dog there, some fries, and really enjoy it. So let's go do that. Wow, not a bad view. That was awesome. All right, so we watched the show on the go, have ordered from Casey's, and we're cutting through here over this bridge by the Crystal Palace. All right, see you real soon. It's always sad when this one ends. Okay, I was running, but we caught the, I did, baby. I caught the tail end of the Electrical Water Pageant. There it goes. Right here in Seven Seas Lagoon. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh dear. All right. There she is, one last look. Looking good. All right, we are leaving Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I would say that was a success. Do you agree, babe?
Yep.
I feel like, I can't answer just yet whether it was worth it. I feel like all of our kids are a bit older this year. I stand by my earlier video of it's generally not worth it to come with small kids because you don't get to do that much. We packed in a lot more than we have before, and we were very focused on doing that. But if you would probably compare it to someone with older kids or people without kids, of course, the amount of attractions and shows would probably be a lot more. Like, for example, we did not prioritize the fireworks spectacular show because we just knew that that's when we wanted to be getting some treats and winding down the night and perhaps, you know, getting some last minute things the kids might want. And so we arrived, I think just after 5 because of some rain. Was it just at 5:30 you say, babe?
Yeah.
About 5:30 actually. And so we didn't have that hour and a half before to try to ride more rides and whatnot, but we still squeezed in a decent amount of things to do and rode the rides that the kids wanted to ride and got a great spot for the parade. Everything had a low wait time today from a ride perspective, but we did not meet any characters. So we did not meet any characters. We did not see the fireworks show. And those are probably the two big ones. We also didn't watch the Hocus Pocus stage show either because there were just certain things for us that we know our kids won't be as interested in, and also we're not as interested in. And so we rode a few rides with lower wait times. We trick-or-treated. We saw a few characters at the Disney Junior thing, which we really wanted to prioritize for the kids. And then we caught the parade with a great viewing spot and then got a few treats and trick-or-treated. And so for us, that was a win. Yes, that's a pricey night for those things that I just mentioned, but it was Halloween themed. We really wanted to go. I will say for this evening, we actually saved with the annual pass holder discount.
And great weather.
Yes, we saved with the annual pass holder discount than what we would have paid on a regular park day. Of course, it's a longer day, but just want to throw that out there. That weekends in August are pretty cheaper compared to October for the party. And also we had great weather. It rained like an hour just before, and so before the party started, and so it cooled it off. The sun wasn't even out, and so we would not trade that for anything. So overall, I would say it was a success. We had a great time. All the kids are up. They're not used to being up this late, so we need to get them to bed. The crowds were definitely thinning, and it still lasts all the way through midnight. It's just after 10:30. So whether it's worth it for you, that's a personal choice. You can get a lot of things done, but I still maintain you're not gonna be able to really take in everything the party has to offer with little ones. But if you highlight what you want, you can still have a good time like we did. All right, we are heading home now. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing.